Hello my unique queens, Quiana Unique here. Welcome back to my channel. This time I have a quick DIY on how I changed this oversized sweater that I got from my local thrift store for only $2 into something more fashionable. If you're ready, then let's go ahead and get started. To start, you're going to need to pinch the center of your sweater and fold it in half. Once you have this, make sure that it's all laid out evenly, and you want to measure 4 inches from the neckline. Right at that 4 inches is where we're going to start cutting. You want to make sure that you cut high enough to where it's above the bust area. You also want to make sure there's no extra fabric underneath your scissors or in between, so that way you're not cutting any sleeves or unwanted spaces to be cut. Make sure that you follow along ahead of your scissors and not look directly at the scissors. This helps give you a more accurate cut on the area you want to cut in. Once you have the front cut, you want to make sure you cut underneath the sleeves, and you want the back end to be longer than the front end. If you have your front end and back end the same length, then it's going to do this funny lifting thing right at your shoulders, and you don't want the back side poking out. I would have done mine a little bit longer, but I did not like all of the wording on the back of my sweater. So I made sure I cut the staff part off. Now I want to make the sweater look distressed and worn. So what I'm going to do is take a seam ripper and some scissors and distress around the edges where I cut. Now with the seam ripper, you're simply just going to pick out the edges of your sweater. You can also use your scissors to snip and pull at the ends of the sweater, and then use the seam ripper to pull more of the pieces apart, and use your fingers to pull to get more of a distressed edge. You want to repeat this all the way around the bottom pieces of your sweater. You may also cut in slits to make it a little more distressed and worn, and definitely pull at those pieces so that way they fluff out and it doesn't look like a fine cut. And this is what it looks like all complete. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell button right next to the subscription button so that way you won't miss out on any of my future videos. As always, you guys, be unique. See you next week.